Hey guys, Tom at Snake River Base. I want to talk a little bit today about going handheld, meaning pilot chute in your hand rather than pilot chute stowed in the BOC. Probably a couple parts of this video, but I want to start out with bridle routing for handheld. Before you make a handheld jump, the first thing you should do before you can put the rig on is reroute the bridle. There's a snag hazard at the bottom right corner of your rig. If you take the pilot chute out, you pass it up and over your shoulder, it can easily snag this bottom corner of the rig. That's actually resulted in one fatality in base jumping, and since that's already been done, we don't want it to happen to you. So the first thing you want to do before you go handheld is reroute the bridle to get away from the snag hazard at this dangerous bottom corner. There are about 1 million ways to do this. Every base jumper has their own favorite. Manufacturers sell little pieces of gear and gimmicks and gizmos that will help you to do it. You'll see some people put a piece of Velcro on their bridle. There's magnets on bridles. I just want to show you a couple easy ways, but remember, everyone does it differently and they pretty much all work. First thing is, make sure your bridle is out of the channel. If you've got a bridle inside the channel here, pull it out. All the channel does is direct it towards the snag hazard down here. Simplest way we can do this, bring the bridle up, tuck it here, inside either the side or the top, or the bottom flap, or the top flap rather, the side or the top flap, and just give yourself about 1 inch worth of tuck there to hold it up and away from that bottom corner. You'll also see magnets, Velcro, and things that will hold the bridle in the same position. After you do this, it's really important that you repack the pilot chute. You don't want to put the rig on with the pilot chute hanging out, because if you put the rig on with the pilot chute hanging free, you may accidentally pass the bridle somewhere through the harness and create a total malfunction. So before you put the rig on, after you have routed the bridle up and tucked it, stow the pilot chute and then put the rig on. Stow the pilot chute, however, is your favorite method. And then you can put the rig on completely and gear up entirely before you remove the pilot chute from the VOC. I always like to be completely geared up before I remove the pilot chute from the VOC to make sure that there is no chance that I route the bridle through the harness. Let's get that up and out of the way so you can see it. You see the bridle is all sitting on my back. I'm going to put the rig on. Make sure you put the rig on completely. Everything buckled, everything closed down before you remove the pilot chute from the VOC. I like to tighten the leg straps too. It's not absolutely critical, as long as you don't pass the pilot chute through them, but I like to have them all the way down before I take anything out. Now I'm ready to remove the pilot chute. Now you can see when I remove the pilot chute, it's just going to come up and over my shoulder, completely clear of that potential snag hazard at the bottom right corner. The next video we're going to talk about how to fold the pilot chute in your hand, and then we're going to do a couple of different videos with different methods for folding the pilot chute in your hand. We'll see you next time.